MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Holt, a former Red Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Brock Holt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Christian Yelich will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, if the beat goes on, that's number 8.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, David.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Digging in now, Keston Hiura. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Omar Narvaez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Narvaez is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Weekly hit towards first. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's the first pitch to him. Victor Caratini is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
Man, D-Row, talk about a month. This guy hit 8 long balls last month.
Yeah, Dan, he is locked in. I want you to focus on his bat path through the zone. He is getting it in early and staying through the baseball.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And this is popped up near second base. Holt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And now a pitch on the way. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting eighth.
Here's Eric Sogard. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Brett Anderson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Popped up, Holt in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Sogard backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. So far this year against Southpaws, Almora is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. That's popped up. Bryant will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batter, third base.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First offering on its way.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Cold strike on the corner, good changeup that time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's quickly 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So striding forward now, Javier Baez.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Fastball well outside. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Bodie, the runner at second with one away. And another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. In time to first, and there are two away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Still 1-2. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Cubs strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And there's ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
The catcher.
Thank you, Heidi.
Victor.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Sogard battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. From the stretch.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Caratini blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The relay throw, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Yelich. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Here's Javier Baez. And this one's in the dirt. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Braun has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
This one's down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Brett Anderson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Digging in once again, David Bodie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 0-1 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Now back.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now. Sliding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Left side, but well fouled. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And he puts it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. The next 0-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Digging in, Brock Holt, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He was a double play victim last time around. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Albert Almora next, as he puts it on the ground to third. Right to him. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Into the box, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jed Jerko is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Ready on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. This is skied out toward right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Now in the box, David Bodie, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now batting, Victor Caratini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Corbin Burns enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Corbin Burns. Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Again, another foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jed Jerko. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Striding in, Brock Holt. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now the 0-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Hendricks records his 14th winning decision of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Brett Anderson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Cubs got 11 hits overall as they stomped the Brewers 6-0. It was their 7th win in a row. Tyler Glasnow got the W and now has 5 this year as the Rays got a win against Cincinnati 1-0. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-0. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. Jed Lowry was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 14-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 9-3. The Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-3. Luis Perdomo earned the 3rd W of his season as the Padres got by the Phillies 3-2. The Blue Jays picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-6. Chris Sale got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 3-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Indians got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. Harold Castro was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 11-9. Miguel Sano was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, as the Twins were victorious over Houston 4-3. The Angels combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-1. The A's racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.